What's up, you guys? It's Rob here. Today I'm going to be going over ticker symbol GME on the daily, weekly, and monthly time frame in anticipation for tomorrow's trading day, April the 6th. I'm going to be going over the news catalyst today that really sent the stock tanking in the pre-market hours and talk about it because I think it needs to be talked about in a more positive light because it's actually a really good thing for the company. But before I hop into this, if you can do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, and then down below I have a referral link to Webull. If you want to use Webull, it's the current trading platform that I use. You get 2 free stocks when you join the platform. One when you get your account approved, and then the second one when you deposit $100 on the platform. But let's go ahead and read over this CNBC article. So the CNBC article is really talking about GameStop shares tank after it's planned to do a $1 billion stock sale. This $1 billion stock sale is, yes, most likely going to happen. But the thing that I want to really highlight is it's not going to be used for lining this executives' pockets and all that kind of stuff. Really, this is going to be the company said it would sell to 3.5 million shares and use the proceeds to speed up its shift in business model to an e-commerce business that's being led by Ryan Cohen, the top shareholder and board member. So Ryan Cohen is the top shareholder of this board, and he wants to make this decision. He clearly sees that as a very important decision for GameStop to make. So it's got to be done, kind of thing. Yes, it's going to make the squeeze harder. I mean, we're only introducing 3.5 million shares out of a 69 million float total, and I think publicly we have 45 million available to us, so it's really not going to be that much. So that's my personal 2 cents on it. Now let's go ahead and hop on over here into Webull and let's take a look at the 1 day. So we can take a look here and we can easily see where this article came out this morning and just sent the stock just tumbling all the way down to our low of 155. But after that, really, we had a couple of rallies here. And then once the market opened, we really had like an initial sell-off of a couple of people. But after that, we just ripped right back up. We reclaimed 172 very quickly. And then we rallied pretty much all the way up to our high and actually went from being a red, like I think we were almost down like close to 20%. And then we actually rallied, turned green intraday. Yeah, we did finish red at the end of the day, but we turned green. So we made up that whole entire 20% and then some. Got our high of 195, so we broke through that 192 upper channel that I've drawn out, and we really hit that. And then we did a little bit of a sell-off, but the huge thing was when we sold off, we really didn't retest that support of 172. We didn't even get down the really... I think we touched 180 maybe once, but the huge thing was everyone, when they saw this dilution, they were like, oh, well, this sucks. Like a lot of people sold, but the people who sold are just paper handing people because they just can't handle it. But the huge thing is everyone literally bought the stock up for the rest of the day, just bought it. We didn't have a massive panic sell where we literally saw the price go down to $100. We saw it drop down to 155 in the pre-market on extremely low volume. And then during the day, the lowest we hit was 164, and then we just went to the moon on there. I personally took advantage of this opportunity and actually bought up several shares. I think my total position is now up to 15 shares kind of thing within this. And I think my dollar cost average now is actually around like 175, which now means that I'm greening GameStop, which is awesome. But the huge thing is we made it up. We made up all of the negative, like all of the sold shares, all of the negative movement. We made it all up. Yeah, we did give it up at the end of the day, but we held within this channel and we're respecting the upper end of this channel within 172 to 198. So it's great news overall. Yeah, it's a dilution and all that kind of stuff, but oh well, kind of thing. Like we're going to have to get over it. It happens, and they were talking about doing it in December. Now they may do it now, and they actually gave the reason why they want to do it, which is really good. And like, I value that because they're being transparent with the shareholders. So, but anyways, hopping in here, taking a look at this nice period of consolidation that we pretty much had for a good portion of the afternoon. It was really nice. You can see down here on the MACD and the signal holding pretty closely together and then crossing over the equilibrium and then back over. So really had a nice good period of consolidation after we had that really strong movement to reclaim pretty much where we closed on Thursday. We're down about $5 from that point on Thursday, but I'll take it after getting that kind of news and then being down at as low as 155 in the pre-market. That's pretty phenomenal and a pretty resilient stock. But let's go ahead and hop over here to the 5-day, 30-minute and take a look at it. So really you can just see the bullish action that came from the stock today, and the people who just look at the stock and say, I like this stock, I want to support the stock, I'm going to buy it. And people literally just bought it. Like, I mean, look at all these green candles here on the 30-minute. Like, it's absolutely phenomenal. We tested oversold here, and we're sitting at what, 57 here on the RSI. We have a bullish indicator here on the MACD of the MACD crossing over the signal and then actually crossing over the equilibrium, and they're staying actually pretty close together. So we're not really overextended at all. And the huge thing that I actually want to draw up here, because I'm starting to see this the more that I'm talking, is if we let's take this candle. Really, we're kind of trading in a little bit of a pennant formation here if we take a look at it, really. Yeah, we're trading in a pennant formation. So what I would anticipate tomorrow morning is, let's see where we line up within this pennant. I'll make sure that I actually leave this up here, and we can see where we're going to go, because personally, I think we're going to see a very bullish day, because I think we saw the initial sell-off of feeling this pain from the dilution, and then now we're just going to rally back. And I think personally, we're going to be headed upwards because we got that transparency from the company of saying that they don't want to line their pockets. They want to do this for the business. So let's go ahead and hop out here to the 1 month, and then we're going to go to the 4 hour. So when you really look at it, this move was a little bit of a dip. We've had worse sell-offs here. Like, this was the great sell-off that sent us literally tumbling from 196 all the way down to 112. So this little sell-off that we had looks like nothing, and you can see how much it affected the RSI here. We dropped all the way down to 20, what is this, 32 or something like that? No, 33.23 on the RSI. Like, really almost oversold territory. So the huge thing that I want to point out here is we're sitting at just a hair above neutral on the RSI. We're sitting at 51.79, and then we do have a bearish indicator technically here on the MACD, because we have the MACD crossing over the signal and then touching the equilibrium but rebounding. The huge thing that I want to take a look at is, are we going to see a trend reversal here tomorrow and see the MACD actually cross back over the signal line and show that we're in that bearish that bullish territory? My bad. Because I personally think once we start filling out these candles a little bit more, we'll really start to see, like, are we going to make a bullish move? And really, when we were in this channel before, trading in it for several days, we were consolidating. We were just getting this coil that was getting tighter and tighter and tighter. And eventually you just got to let her rip. And the way that I'm looking at it, this is going to be ripping to the upside. I don't see a reason why we would be just breaking down for some reason. So let me know what your thoughts are down below in the comment section. I really honestly would be curious to see what you guys think about the whole entire situation. But really, as it goes, tomorrow's prediction is going to be, I'm looking for us to see if we can hold 185. If we have to test 185 as our support, make sure that our support is there at 185. And then hopefully I'm going to be looking for a test of 192 or 198, and then the psychological support not my bad, support, the psychological resistance of $200. If we could break above $200 tomorrow and hold it, I would claim that as a very large victory for the day and a very large victory moving forward for the stock. So let me know what your thoughts are down below in the comment section, and remember to like the video on it, subscribe, ring the bell, do all those things. And then I also have a Webull referral link down below. If you do want to join Webull, it's the trading platform that I am using here. It's completely free. And the great part is when you sign up, you get one free stock. And then when you deposit $100 on the platform, you get another free stock. And who doesn't like free stocks? You can get anywhere between $10 and $1,600 from Webull between those two stocks. And then I also get a free stock because you used my referral code and supported the channel. So I appreciate any support you guys give in this channel, and thank you so much. See you next one. Peace.